Why were Justice Department officials afraid to speak with this book's author? Many people tend to overlook the real threats posed during Donald Trump's presidency. Sure, there was the loud rhetoric, like calling his own Secretary of State dumb as a rock, and it might seem like nothing disastrous happened. NATO stayed intact, controversial policies like the Muslim ban and border wall were blocked, and the economy was strong until COVID. But is that really all there was to it? Although Trump's presidency created intense reactions from both sides, there were very real threats to constitutional principles and the rule of law. It's crucial to separate the dramatic noise from the serious actions that undermined American democracy. In Where Tyranny Begins, David Rohde, a veteran foreign correspondent and national security reporter, zooms in on one of the gravest threats to democracy during Trump's time in office: the clear politicization of the Justice Department. Trump was the first president since Nixon to disregard the long-standing principle that federal law enforcement should remain independent of presidential interests. Instead, he used the Justice Department as a tool to shield his allies and target his enemies. Rohde's approach is balanced, offering a well-researched, calm account rather than an inflammatory critique. The title, which may sound dramatic, actually references a quote from philosopher John Locke: "Wherever law ends, tyranny begins." Rohde examines how Trump's interference with the Justice Department weakened its independence and democracy itself. The Justice Department has always been in a tricky position, balancing the need to enforce the president's policies while also investigating wrongdoing from the president or his associates. Reforms after Watergate aimed to protect the department's independence, but these safeguards began to weaken under both Bush administrations, notably when the first President Bush pardoned key Iran-Contra figures and the second President Bush fired U.S. attorneys for political reasons. Trump took this to another level, as Rohde details. He fired F.B.I. Director James Comey, criticized Attorney General Jeff Sessions for recusing himself from the Russia investigation, and even pressured officials to support his unfounded claims of election fraud. Rohde brings to light interviews with mid-level FBI and Justice Department officials, revealing the internal struggles as they faced pressure to follow Trump's demands. Many, like career official Jody Hunt and attorney Erica Newland, tried to resist Trump's authoritarian tendencies, but some remained anonymous out of fear of retaliation. In the second half of the book, Rohde looks at Attorney General Merrick Garland's efforts under Biden to restore the Justice Department's independence. While less dramatic than Trump-era scandals, Garland's work is still crucial, as Rohde shows, to heal the damage done. Garland has faced criticism from both sides, but Rohde argues that by sticking to impartiality, Garland is helping preserve the rule of law. As Trump moves toward a potential second term, Rohde's account urges us all to remember the importance of legal norms and the dangers of ignoring them.